Hey guys, it's Becky. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. So firstly, apologies, I haven't uploaded a video in a while, and it's not because I don't want to, it's just because I haven't known really what to upload. I've hit a bit of a inspirational slump, would you say, or a bit of a creative slump, but I have had some subscription packages in. This one I'm really excited about, and I just thought I would, you know, do the subscriptions with you, like unbox them and then just have a little play around, see what I want to do with the things and stuff like that, just to make it a little bit different. If there's any particular videos that you want to see from me, then just let me know. I am going to be doing some more vlogs because I do like doing them, but to be honest with you, nothing exciting has been happening at all. So this is my very first cloth and paper subscription that I have, and I didn't realise, but I got it on their anniversary or something. If you don't know, I did set up a disc planner as my functional planner. I'm still using it as such, and it has been a lifesaver. What I will say about the cloth and paper subscription is it's not cheap. It really isn't cheap to get it to the UK. Let me just find out how much it costs, because I subscribed to this one and I also subscribed to the Infinite Lotus one. So the cloth and paper one, this is £69 all in to get to the UK, and the Infinite Lotus one, the 8 Lotus, is 54. So they're not cheap. So I'm gonna have them for a couple of months and see what I think of them. And then obviously I'll make the decision if I want to carry on, because there is always, they do bring some of this stuff to the shop after the subscription, I have noticed. And also, you know, I could spend that money on buying specific things that I wanted. The other thing with the cloth and paper subscription is they used to do like a pens separate. It used to be called Penspiration, and they now do it all in one. And what else was there I wanted to say? They sneak everything, so you know exactly pretty much everything you're going to get, bar some things that are in this package, I don't know, but everything, they do sneak everything. And 8 Lotus, Infinite Lotus does not do that. So this is a really special box, because like you're getting a lot in this box, and I really think like I'm getting my money's worth out of this box. But I'm not sure if that's going to be the case with all the boxes that I receive because of the price. But this is like notebook heaven. Look at this. I love the fact that they've done a little bit of colour with this band that's holding all of this together. I just love that like little pop of colour. So this band, obviously, you can put around any notebooks and things like that. Right, let's get into what we have here. Right, apparently the inspiration for this was being at an airport. So you see where all these like arrows are and like the wording and things like that. It was all like what she could see in the airport and things like that. So I really like that she took inspiration from that and made this. So this is a spiral bound notebook. It says things like moments, experiences, passage, quote, anecdotes, planning, schedule, tracking. I do really like the cover. And then you get this really thick cardstock. I think that layers really well. And then we get this notebook belongs to, you can see the colour difference, as in this is white paper and this is yellow paper. Like there is a difference. It's more of like a yellowy paper. And then the paper isn't like massively thick. I don't know how it would hold up to pens. You'll have to do a little pen test, because that's one thing I would do. I don't know how many pages there are either, but there is a lot. And you get a space at the top for topic and date. The squares are really, really big. I will say that. Like if you're used to like a Hobonichi or something like that, let me see if I can show you. Like get right down, get right in there. Sorry, I've got tabs on mine, but you can see like this is a 4mm, and these are a lot bigger than these. So the squares are really, really big. I don't know where that mark came from, but as a notebook, like in itself, you know, it's handy. I don't know what I'd do with this one, to be, I don't know what I'd do with this one. I'm going to be completely honest. I wouldn't use it as a daily, I don't think. I like the size. It's not A4, it's not A5, it's not a size that I know, but I do like the size. I also like the fact that it is ring bound, so it can be folded back on itself, and I do like the aesthetic of the front cover on that one. And then the next notebook we get is an A5 one. It's got this gorgeous like greeny colour, and it says cloth and paper 365 days. This cover does come off. It's literally, oh sorry hiccups, literally a piece of plastic, and it comes off from both sides like so. This is a, oh sorry hiccups, this is a lay flat binding that, and it's left the binding open so that you can see it. I do like that. Take a note planners do that. I saw like in the Take a Note, they leave the binding open, and this is what the binding's like underneath, like Hobonichi and all of those other planners that lie flat. I do really like this green cover. If it's not to your taste, like I said, you can take it off and you can pretty much put whatever you want on there. So let's have a look. We go in, we've got that same creamy kind of paper, quite thin. This notebook belongs to, and then this is more of a like daily format. So if I bring you down, we'll look at this side. So we have an option for the date at the top. We have a column here with the checklist there, a column there. We have a timeline that goes from 05 to 11, and then we have the bottom section. So if I come closer, this is what it looks like at the top. We do have the lines there, and then this is the timeline again with a little checklist there, and then we have the bottom section, and that is the same all the way through. So this is set out to be a 365 dated daily planner. So yeah, I don't really know again what I would use this for. I love it, as in it's really chunky, it feels nice in the hands, it does feel good quality. I mean, I don't know if I've pen tested it, because I don't know if I'll keep this, like purely because I don't know if I would use it as, I do like the fact that it's completely undated and you can start and finish whenever you like, but yeah, I like my other ones too much. Now this, they have bought out like a pocket collection, but I haven't received any of those previous boxes. So this says it's a commonplace notebook set. It just has a little thing about commonplacing. These are monthly cards, and I mean this one has got a mark all over it. I don't know where that's from, but I'm guessing you get 12. They're really, really thick. 1, 2, are they back to front? Front to back? Right, if I was to take one out. Yeah, so you're getting 2 months per card. And I'm guessing there's 6 cards in here. Right, I get that you could put this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get that you can put this inside a notebook. I do, I understand. But it just, like, I'm being honest, it just feels a bit like it's got Monday, it's got the months there. So I'm guessing you circle the month, you've got your calendar, and then you've got some notes. I mean, yeah, it's nice. It's aesthetic. It's really, really thick paper. I don't really see the point, if I'm honest. I genuinely do not see the point in that. As in, yeah, that's all there is to say about that. I don't understand why we'd need this massive thick card. Like, even if you do it like that, like the dates upside down, I don't know. I don't really see the point in that. But that is all of those that come with the little band around them. So next up, we're getting 2 pens. On the previous like subscription videos that I've watched, I've never really been impressed with the pens at all. This is a Zebra 0.7 F301 BP. Don't really know what that means. Oh, dropped my notebook. It's really light. It's got like a grippy section there. It's a biro. I prefer gel pens, but it is really light. I mean, it's okay. This I have seen a spoiler of. So this is arrows, which I do like, although unless you look, there is no way of knowing which way the arrow is going to go. But it does little arrows, and then this side is a pen, quite a thick pen, but I'm guessing they've done it to match. The thing with this is it's very wet. Very, very wet, so you would have to let that dry. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be blown away with the pens, because nobody ever is really with the cotton paper pens, I don't think. Right, and then this, I don't know exactly everything that comes in this little bag, which I'm glad about. I'm glad they don't spoil absolutely everything, so I'll come down a bit and then we'll go back if we need to. So first off, we've got this little journaling card, which just looks like a corridor with some high windows. May 2025 analog planning routine, and it says everything I think that you get in this set, and then you can scan the QR codes to learn more about the product, so that's functional. And then we've got this little set of page notes, highlighter strips, I think I would call these. I do love the packaging. The packaging definitely feels like luxurious. So this is Page Pins Palette Volume Volume 03, set of 4, transparent, 20 each. So we're getting the green, the grey, a pink and a red. I do really like them. Aesthetically, I really, really like them. Let's put them back in there. I do want to keep, stuff in its packaging where possible, because I just want to keep it protected. So yeah, we've got that. And then here it says Page Marker Happy Planner Mini. I'm so glad that we've got these. So glad, because I was looking at some ways that I could mark the pages. Now the only one that has anything on it is this one, and it's issue La Riviere, Nostalgia in Planning, Stepping into the Realm of Planning can feel like wandering through an art gallery of your own. This doesn't have any way to connect to the Happy Planner Mini, but these do, and they've got different connections as well. I don't know if both of them will work in my Happy Planner or just the Happy Planner mini ones. If I put that there, it does come out of the top. Not as much as my This Week one, but it does. And then I don't think this one will go in, or will it? Yeah, that one goes in as well, and it comes out the top the same, but obviously this one hasn't got any perforations in it, so I'm guessing you just have to like put it in a book and use it as a tab that way. So that is those. I've also got this July card. I really like this. It's on a really, really nice thick linen material. You can see that this part is like embossed on top. We've got a space for important dates. It's a Sunday start, which I don't love. I think it'd be a really good idea if they did these, but on one side they did a Monday start, and the other side they did a Sunday start, because you can please everyone in that aspect if you was to do that. But Sunday start, not my favourite. Right, let's have a look what we've got here. So we've got a silver little paper clip. I do like the way all the little bits of ephemera and things like that, they're all trying to match the theme of the box, I think. So we've got this red, I don't think it's a sticker. Yeah, it is a sticker, so you could stick that on somewhere. This says nostalgia. Whispers through every line, memories bound in layers and threads. In the simplicity of paper and pen, time feels steady, grounded, and in the present. Oh, this opens up. Okay, let's go wide again. Okay, this is perforated. So you could pull these apart if you wanted to. Again, I'm not really sure the purpose of this, as in it can be, I don't know, a bit of decoration. You could obviously peel them all off and use them separately as decoration. Apart from that, don't really know the purpose of that, but it's cute and aesthetic. Oh, this looks cool. So we've got a set of 4 gallery stickers, arrow, transparent. This is 1 of 72. Okay, so we've got, I'm thinking 3 different, 72 icons. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's get you all out. I didn't see these on the sneak peek. Right, so obviously we've got these arrows here, which you can see. And then next we've got some larger arrows. So there's smaller ones and here are the larger ones. And then we have these stickers here. So you've got like a calendar, a book, a checkbox, a time, a flag, a pin, a pie chart of bone, a thinking bubble, a heart, some food and luggage. And then this is transparent rectangles. These look really, really cool and they're really, really thin. I appreciate that. I do like them. I will definitely use them. And then they've got that on the packaging as well to show you. I'll put them away in a minute. Right, what we've got next. So next we have the dashboard, Riviera dashboard, Happy Planner Mini, because that's the size that I am in. So let's have a look what this is. This is the reason I subscribe to the box, to get more things for my Happy Planner. Okay, so this is a side pocket, which is really nice. I don't have a side pocket. And then inside, we've got this reflective space, analog planning matters. And then we've got this Riviera, a state of daydreaming or nostalgic reflection. Can't really see what it says there, but they've just put those in the little pocket, which then you can just see how chunky my Happy Planner is. It's so chunky. Right, so I'd say I'm going to put it before the back page. See how that goes. I'm a bit sad that we don't have any like physical dashboards to go in there, but that goes in there nicely. And then finally we have some everyday journaling inserts, and I think it just says focus. Yeah, so literally it says focus. There's a little dash where you can write the dates, and then there's a section like, and they're down as everyday journaling. I think they could have done a bit better than that, like as a journaling, or like just at least have half a page or something. I mean, that's good if you just wanted to do a little bit, I suppose, but could have been a bit better than that. So overall, like, I like the box. I do like the box. There are certain things that I don't really find that functional in the box, and I've said that. I don't understand what that's for. This is like, yeah, a nice to have. I do wish that instead of making this a 365-day planner, they would have left it just as a notebook. Like, I really do wish that, because it's a shame, because this is absolutely stunning. And like I said, with this one is a notebook. I don't really think they needed the topic and the date at the top. I think the squares could have been smaller, you know, if you want to go more in line with the planning community. A few things I'm noticing, I've got this massive smudge here, and so I'm not sure what quality testing they go through before they, you know, send them out, because for the amount of money that the box costs, for it to have a smudge there, and there was a mark on this calendar set as well, you know, for the amount I'm spending, I would have liked a little bit more value, like a little bit more of a quality check, if that makes sense. So I'm really not sure whether to do pen tests in here or not, because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them. Only because, like, they're gorgeous. They are gorgeous, but I won't use it as it's intended. I really wish they'd have just left it as a notebook, but they didn't, and life goes on. It's not that deep. But yeah, that is my very first cloth and paper subscription. Like, I definitely, there are things that I really like in it, like these top tabs. I think these are really functional. I do like the page flags, like things like that. I do like this. Again, I feel was just, it looked really nice holding those planners together, but would I use it for anything else? No, I wouldn't at all. I think there's so many pens out there. This is a bit like, I don't know, this one just feels like cheap and thin and plastic. I do like the arrows on that though, so yeah. So that's what I think of that. That is what I think of the cloth and paper. Like I said, I will keep it for a little bit and then see, you know, where I end up, whether I end up keeping it or not, or just whether I'd rather spend the money on just buying things that I actually want from it. So let's have a look. This is my Graceful Muse Papery subscription. I've just got the journaling one because I'm not really using the Hobonichi cousin kits anymore. So I just got the journaling one, and we've got this gorgeous gold foiled piece of cardstock. It is double-sided, but I just love this. I love the little cafe scene. You've got like a seated scene. We've got a boat over here. Now, I do tend to use these on planner setups and as planner covers. Like, this is a Graceful Muse Papery cover that I already have on there. So that is the vellum that came in this is June's subscription. This is the journaling card, which is a B6 size, which I 100% am thinking I'm going to put as the cover in there. So let's do that, shall we? Because I really like it. So I fold it back on itself, and then it's so much easier to, oh no, I want it to go on top. So much easier to get it in there. Drop in some stickers. I hope this doesn't move around as much as this did, because I didn't tape it down. It kept like moving right out here, and you could see, look at that. That's just stunning, isn't it? And then this belongs in here. I have been doing a lot of like back planning in here as well. I've done right from the beginning of the year on the weeklies, and so I will do a flip of that, but I really like that there. And then also you get a piece of vellum. Now, this is A4 no, a 5 inside. It says hello June, and then there is a quote at the bottom that says summer, the season of sun-kissed days and happy memories. I can cut these down to be the size of a B6, which is what I did for May. So this is the Hello May one, which was spring. So I'll probably end up doing the same thing for this June one. And then this month we're getting a little cheeky extra. We don't always get this little baggie. I can see like the silhouette of stamps. You know, the black and white stamp print, which I absolutely love. Oh, so she's given us, let me just turn these round to where I think they go. Yeah, I think they go that way around. They're absolutely stunning. That's a side piece. It looks gold foiled. I love those. Absolutely love those. Then we get her little calendar sheet. So all of this, all around the floral, and the calendar is kiss cut. So we've got a gorgeous calendar. And then the name of this one is City Retreat. So we'll come down, we've got these gorgeous florals, we've got a little train, we've got some washi. I really like that one. That is this like a sticker version of this, which is really gorgeous. I love those. Then we have some washi and some illustrations. Oh God, they're just gorgeous. I love the colours. Absolutely love the colours. And then we have some more illustrations and some more washi. So we've got a little fountain, a girl, a little balcony, taking pictures, a car, and then this gorgeous washi. Then we have some larger scenes. So this is just outside of a shop, a boat, and then we've got 2 florals there as well, and then we've got some corner pieces and some other little bits of florals there. And then finally we get this sheet here, which has got your Hello June, your chapter 6, lots of Junes there for your planners, a 1 to 31, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks worth. We've got this month, and then we've got some scripts that go really nicely on a monthly plan with me. So that is the Graceful Muse Papery subscription. I definitely think you're getting good value for money with her subscriptions. Like getting the card and the vellum every month is like, it's really good. Right, so I think these are my last 2 now from Harriet Wright Designs, because I used to subscribe to her monthly mystery kit, and then she brought out a monthly kit as well, which I subscribed to, but I just realised that it was just too much, and I'd bought a lot of her kits before, and it was just getting to the point where there was too many stickers. So, and because I wanted the cloth and paper box as well as the Impotent Lotus, I had to like say goodbye to some of my subscriptions. But I do love these, and I'm like, oh, I just don't know what to do. So these I really like, because they are a different layout. You're getting some boxes, we've got some smaller washi there, some like little elements and things like that. So this is the mystery, the mystery monthly, not the monthly. This is the mystery. So it's called Peony Garden, and it's definitely got some gorgeous elements to it, some floral, some planner. Again, it is foiled as well. I really like this. Look at that, like how comfy does that look? Again, we're getting some smaller elements and things like that. These work really well in any size planner. And then we get some florals. So we've got these and then this mini one as well. And as well as like with Graceful Muse Papery, we always have like a functional sheet. And this has some dots at the top that you can layer things on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeklies, a month of date dots, some calendars, and some scallop circle boxes, things like that you can use in a functional way. So that's their mystery. And then their monthly is like a couple of months out. So I've already got June's, and then this is obviously the one for July. I do like this because you get a few different options of like July. So we're getting the small one there with a calendar. We're getting a big July there. The July on this one is just up in the corner here. This is a very like nautical kind of kit in a way. Definitely see a change in the colour palette with the like palm trees and things like that. Look at that little turtle. How adorable is that little turtle? Yeah, so I really, really like those pages. And then we've got some more illustrations here, which I just think are stunning, as well as she just put in some nice little layering options as well, like this little sheet here, this book you could layer something on. I just think they're stunning. Again, the palm trees with the gold foil, with the boats and things like that. And then we have one more sheet of illustrations, and then we've got like the florals. I'll just move these across because we've got another floral there. So although you don't get like big washi strips like you do in some of the other sub kits, you do get like plenty of florals that you'll need. And then we also get like the functional sheet again with the layering, with the days of the week, the dates of the week and things like that. So that is the monthly from Harriet Wright Designs. I have got discount code down below for Harriet Wright Designs. It won't get any money off the subscriptions, but if there's anything that you wish to purchase from that shop, then I have got a discount code down below. Same as Graceful Muse Papery, I've also got a discount code for her down below. I don't have one for cloth and paper, but I've got quite a few discount codes down below for different shops. So yeah, that's what I've got in. Like I said, I'm just waiting for my Infinite Lotus subscription to come in. I don't really know what to do because I was going to do some like pen tests and things like that. I'm really gutted that they've like sectioned out so much of this planner. I just don't understand why they had to do that. Like why all that couldn't just be lined and that be lined and we, you know, put date numbers in if we want to. I feel like it's a massive waste. I'm really, really annoyed about that because you're just limiting what you can use the products for, and I just think like don't just limit them, don't force us into using it for that one thing. Because the binding and everything is just absolutely stunning. It's just the timeline, all these boxes down here. I mean, yeah, if you had a dark enough pen, you could write over it and ignore it, but I can't do that. I can't ignore things like that. It definitely, let's just move those subscriptions out the way a second. Like this one, I think I will keep, and I mean, it's dirty. This is the thing that's annoying me as well. Lots of the pages are dirty. Can you see this like mark here? Which again, and this, I mean that is really bad. I might take some pictures and send it to them because to get through their quality control like that. But yeah, I might keep this one and use it as something. I don't know what yet, but yeah, I'm just, sometimes I think they want things to be aesthetically pleasing and they take away the functionality a little. Why do we need calendars this thick? I mean, this is thick, that don't even like stand up the right way. See, even here, dirty. And it's all dirty on the edges as well. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I was going to have a little play around and do some bits with the stuff, but I'm limited on what I can do, really. And I don't want to end the video on a little bit of a Debbie Downer. But when you're paying this much money for something, I mean, can someone please explain to me what the point of this is? Like, do I just like put it on a shelf like that? Do I pull it apart? Pages once blank, now fill with plans, dreams, and the quiet rhythm of ink. Nice little quotes. But yeah, so yeah, that is some subscriptions that I've been hanging on to show you. I'm going to end this video now, and then I will do another one when my Infinite Lotus one comes in, just to compare them. And I know there's only like a £10, £12 difference between the two, so I do want to compare them. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.